text on your phone?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are talking with Randy Cady, who is starting a mobile notary and fingerprinting business in, God help us all, Colorado. No, that's not the name of the city. That's just my opinion of Colorado. I try to make jokes, Randy.
I
Anyway,
understand.
Randy's at the point where he's going to start actually doing his business after, I think he said 75 years of preparation. My people on my channel know that I act like this. So you're saying, Randy, that you can do fingerprinting for people who are in state who are going out of state, or the other way around?
For people who are in state and going out of state. So a lot of teachers, a lot of financial people, they need fingerprinting, but they need it for other states. So I can give them printed fingerprint cards to submit to that other state.
Okay.
So,
All
there's
right.
a lot of other people there's a lot of other people that I can fingerprint. So we're talking like bail bondsmen, airline pilots, anybody who's federal. I can do that. And then there's
Now, when you say anybody who's federal, say more about what that phrase means in this context. Anybody who's working a job where they're employed by the United States government?
yeah, and if they need anybody who's employed by the United States government and they need like a annual fingerprint
Right,
check
right,
done
right.
for a background check.
All right. Now, okay, and you're in that 40-mile radius. Your city again is what again?
It's Loveland, Colorado.
Loveland. Okay. So within that 40 miles, what do you think? Is there other little cities? Is it mostly residential?
No, so Loveland is part of a tri-city geography area. It's Loveland, Fort Collins, and Greeley, and between those three cities, there's about 150, 160,000 people between the
All
three
right.
of them.
Okay. All right. Good. All right.
There's
Good.
a lot,
Now this is.
a lot of little suburbs in between all of them. So
All right. Well, good. Okay. Now, so you do fingerprinting. You also do the mobile notary.
yep.
So, what would you say about mobile notary? Give us a very simple, because I'm simple-minded and some of these viewers are simple-minded. Give me an example of, like, one at a time, things that a person would get notarized mobily, so to speak. What would you, a fishing license or what?
No, not a fishing license, but it runs a whole gamut. There's
Just give me a little, like, give me a list of 10, and give them to me like one, and then wait 2 seconds, like you're talking to a 3-year-old, because mentally I'm only 2.8 years old. So.
All right. So the number one that would be for a mobile notary would be loan signing documents. It's where I would get the loan documents from a title company, and I would print them out, and I would take them to their customer, and I would go through the loan documents with them. And I'm not an attorney, so I can't give them any type of advice.
Right.
But I would show them the loan documents, show them where to sign, where to initial, and then I would notarize that and get the papers back to the title company.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So we want to find loan title companies within that 40-mile radius, right?
Right.
Okay. That's kind of and you're saying that's the number one of the mobiles, of the notaries.
Yes, that would be number one.
Why do you think it's number one? Because you've done so much research, or what?
Because it's the most involved. When you print out a loan document, first of all, it could be 100, 120, 150.
I have friends who are mortgage brokers and all that, so small-time mortgage brokers.
Yeah, so it's a lot of paperwork, and you need someone to talk to the borrower and walk them through it and make sure that they initial certain pages and then get certain pages signed and then get them notarized.
All right.
Otherwise, it's a legal contract, and you've got to make sure all that's done.
Right. So you would charge the loan company how much?
Typically, the loan company comes to me with a price, and I either choose to accept it or not. But if it was a one-on-one title company, right now I'm with a signing agent company who sends me docs. But if I were to work directly with a title company, we would negotiate the price based on location. So if I'm having to drive 2 miles, obviously I'm not going to charge as much as somebody that I would have to drive and meet 40 miles away.
Well, but you're doing a lot more than driving. You're sitting there with the customer, getting them to sign. That's the real meat and potatoes of this.
Yeah, there's a lot of document prep on it.
All right, so you're not quite ready for loan title companies because you have another kind of loan company that you're already involved with, or what?
Loan title companies probably will not work with me until I have a lot more experience.
All right. So what are the loan companies types that can work with you?
They're national loan signing companies, and what they do is they work with different banks and other financial institutions to find somebody local like myself to print out the documents, take them to get them signed, and then get those documents back to them either through something called scanbacks, where I scan the documents and I send it back to them via electronically,
right,
or drop it into UPS or FedEx so that it gets there the next day.
Okay, so those are called national loan signing companies, and they do that for a living. That's what they do.
Yeah.
All right, good. What are some other, if it's okay, I mean, you can tell me to go shut up too, but what are some other categories of, I seem to be using the phrase mobilizing notary or whatever. What would be another example of a more common person that would come to you and say, I need to have this notarized, or come to my office and notarize this for me?
Well, one that I actually had to do is in order to become a notary, I had to print out a form from the state of Colorado stating who I was and actually get that notarized. So it's a form of acknowledgement and certification, and so there's a lot of different legal documents that people need to get notarized. Sometimes you get for adoption, you need to have certain papers notarized.
Okay. And it seems like also that if a company, like let's say a little company hired a couple of new people and now they realize they need a notary, they could call you and say, come and help us create this person as a notary, right?
Exactly. They would ask me to come and I could do. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people go to the banks, but a lot of times banks aren't notarizing things anymore, like wills and trusts. They don't want the big, heavy-duty type things. They want the simple things.
Right. Okay. All right. That's 3. What would be another thing that people might want to come and have notarized from you, or by you, or with you, or?
Usually, it's a lot of times it's just things that they're attesting to, or they're like affidavits. Does that make sense?
Well, it will to somebody in the group. No, it doesn't to me. I knew someone named David once, and I didn't care for him, so I'm kidding, dude. You'll never get. You're like, boy, that guy's weird. Jesus. I mean, I know he's got a show, and I'm gonna send this out to 211 million people. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm just going to send it out, and those people in Loveland, I may try to find ways after I send it out. I'm going to send it out later today or tomorrow, but then I'm going to, give us contact information for you so the public has it.
All right.
What do you prefer?
My website is AccuServe Pros, AccuServepros.com. My phone number is 970-617
Right.
5110.
Okay.
and my email is info, I-N-F-O,
Right.
at accuserve.com.
All right, boss. That's good. Okay, so we're going to wrap this, and I'm going to just send it out internationally, and then next few days, while I'm asleep, I'm going to think about how can I better pinpoint Loveland and its area. And I can usually find a way by creating a certain hashtag on Facebook, or like I might look at Loveland and go, oh, like I give you an example. Right now in Cleveland, Ohio, there's a bakery called Tommy's Bakery. And it's been the owner of the property's trying to kick them out of their store, and they've been there like 75 years.
Okay.
And so people around Cleveland and Ohio and the surrounding states are all up in arms about that. And so people in the northern Ohio area that I want to target now, I tag them to the Tommy's Bakery temporary fiasco, and that helps. So I'll probably look at Loveland and see, well, okay, Abraham Lincoln's mother robbed a bank there once, or there was a squirrel that lived there that went on the Johnny Carson show, or whatever.
Loveland's claim to fame is Valentine's Day. People from all over the country will send their Valentines to the Loveland post office to get postmarked.
I'll be darned. And that's why? Because it says Loveland.
Yep. It's all one word, but that's what they say.
All right, well, I would give my right arm to be ambidextrous.
Tell you what, Mark, do me a favor and Google my name, Randy Cady, and you'll see a lot more information about me other than just my business.
But do you want me to have that? You want me to have that knowledge?
I do, because I think you'll get a better sense of who I am.
Oh my God. Okay. Oh, the things I could say right now. All right, folks. This man is lovely, folks. I will say that. And if I were you all, and I had like if you all live in Florida, you live in Alaska, and you got a cousin who lives in one of these three cities, or even lives a few miles away, call them up and say, go over there and find an excuse to get something notarized by good old Randy, just for fun. That would be fun. So what do you drive? You're saying an SUV, huh?
Yes, I drive a Hyundai Santa Fe SUV.
I'll be darned. Okay, well, I'm gonna. Can I make a joke or not? I know I haven't made any jokes so far.
I love jokes. Go for it.
I have a friend that works at Hyundai in Japan. I'll have him fly over and we'll pretend to repaint your truck or something.
The one thing that I love about my car is that I'm completely mobile, so I have to transport two different types of printers, one for the loan documents and one for the fingerprinting printer. And then I also have a power bank to power them both, and then I also have a document scanner.
God, so what do you use for electricity? You have a 2 or 3 extra batteries, or what?
No, it's a power bank. It's something I can bring in at night, and it'll charge all night, and then I just drop it in my car in the morning.
But that's got to be a pretty serious size. That must be one of those Jarvis brand, or what is that? It's like looks like a little refrigerator, or what?
It's a Blue Eddy, and it's probably about 14 inches wide one way, and about 8 inches wide the other way, and about maybe 16 inches high.
All right. Well, let me just give you some hope that I'm actually going to try to do something, even though I don't know what the results will be. If I had more money for this, or I could put more money into your business, here's what I would do. I would do a pretend commercial, and I could still probably do this on AI, where I would say that some guy that I knew flew from Hyundai in whatever country Hyundai's in, South Korea or Japan or whatever, to get something notarized, and then he's standing there outside the van, and he goes, he's Japanese or Korean, and then in a perfect American he goes, "Oh shit, I forgot my driver's license," or whatever. And then he walks away and has to fly back to South Korea. And I could actually make that ad in AI. I probably could. So anyway, I'll be in touch.
All right.
I don't usually do too much with notifying you. Are you on Facebook? Can I tag you on Facebook? Are
Yes,
you the
please
only
do.
Randy Katie?
Yes, I am. I have a Facebook page for AccuServe Pros, but I also have one for myself.
So I'm just going to do @RandyKatie, and hopefully it'll come to your site, your personal page.
Okay?
Is that okay?
That's perfect.
All right, boss.
I eagerly see. I can't wait to see what you do. So.
Well, no, I'm just going to post what we've talked about. I just have I've recorded what we're saying with me on the camera and your voice. I'm just going to take that, and as soon as we're done, I'm going to close the post, and I'm going to put it on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Tumblr. Tomorrow probably TikTok, and it'll go out to, I say 211, but it's more like 400 million people. But I doubt if you'll get a call, but it is mostly brand strategy, like people getting to know you, and little companies like yours that become, that are extremely local, but become kind of a, I don't know, something people are interested in, like that Baby Hippo thing.
Right.
It does spill over into a little bit of something, like when people meet you, hopefully next month they'll go, "Oh my God, you're that guy on the internet who, why the hell have you got stuff on the internet that goes out to Albania when..." All right, dog. Take care. Have fun.
Hey, thank you, Mark. You take care.
You're welcome,
I look
sir.
forward to
God
hearing
bless
it.
you. God bless you, man.
God bless you
All
too.
right.
You take care.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Bye.
I love doing stuff like that, you guys. It's very fun. All right, so you heard it here. His number is, what did I do with this phone number here? He's got 3 numbers there, but he gave us only one. He said 970-617-5110. 970-617-5110. All right, kids. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.